What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Play Death Road to Canada with DogAndPony. I'm DogAndPony, and this is Death Road to Canada. You can check out this game in the links in the description below the video. We are continuing our game here. The horror continues. Yikes! We left off on a pretty positive note. Our car might break down soon, but if it does, we'll still have plenty of gas for the next time we find a car. We've got pretty much enough food, but this is going to help us with that situation. Berry picking in zombie games, the group sets up camp for the night after being sure there's no danger here. They discover edible berry bushes all around the campsite. The berries wouldn't be a big amount of food for the work and the sleepless night, but every bit could help. We're going to pick berries all night. Alright, we got 11 more food and we ate 6 of it. We're up to 13, which is enough for 2 more nights for the 3 of us. And we are all tired, but I think it's going to be fine. Trading on the death road, we have 13 food. We might as well visit the trader camp. Might have been a better idea not to have picked those berries because they might have taken pity on us for our lack of food. But that doesn't always happen, so it's not really even worth losing any sleep over. Alright, the rifle collector could sell us a cowboy rifle, but we don't want it. Shotgun shell stand? No thanks. And medical supplies. What do we have? 6? I think we're pretty much set on those for a while. There are some houses that we can rob here. Hey, get out of our house. No. Well, okay, yeah, but only after stealing your food. And, maybe some more food here. Oh, wow, okay, free cowboy rifle. Free ammo for it. And, maybe a hammer to keep there. My bad. We're gonna give up one of Giles's golf clubs in favor of the grenade. We have a full thing going on here. Maybe the broom? It's fine. Broom versus golf club, not a big loss either way. We're gonna hop in the car and we're gonna switch out our equipment as soon as we're on the road to make sure we don't make that mistake again. Alright, we don't want Giles to have a grenade. That's just dangerous. Jody, put your broom away. Okay, and Valkyrie, keep that. Does she need a gun? More than she needs a hatchet, so that's good enough. Alright. How bad is the condition on our car? Very, very bad. Tree in the road. The way ahead has a big tree lying across it. It looks like someone cut down a block. Cut it down to block the road. It would take a group of strong people to move it safely. We're going to plow through. The group thinks that it's just a tree and the car is made of metal. How tough could it be to run it over? The car gets through, takes some damage, and that's fine. The chassis is still in better condition than the engine. It doesn't matter. Explosives are great until you blow yourself up. I agree with that sentiment, Valkyrie. Car breakdown. The car is broken down from use and abuse. It won't start up again. We're probably just going to abandon it. We don't want to waste time trying to fix it. Giles is the only mechanic that we know of, and he's neutral at it, and we don't even have the option to let him fix it, so we're just going to abandon the car. Wasting no time, the group decides to ditch the car and wait until they find a new vehicle. Car abandoned. Okay. Rough terrain. Everybody's hurt, and everybody's morale is going down. Really need to find a car soon. The branch. While trekking through the woods, the group gets pretty lost. If they keep going like this, they'll waste a lot of time. Valkyrie has great fitness, so there's no reason for her not to... Oh, she's tired. We're gonna do it anyway. Valkyrie decides to climb a tree to get a better vantage point of the surrounding area. Her plan works out fine. She spots something in the distance and gets to see a majestic view. Her morale goes up to, you know, pretty much perfect at this point. Alright, cabin at the end of the road. After hours of hiking, the group finds a car sitting alongside a road. It could have gone a lot worse. We could have had, like, 4 encounters in a row that lost us half of our supplies. So I'm glad we found this car so quickly. It's a thick but irritated swarm. We're going to search for the keys. I think our equipment's still fine, just like it was a minute ago. I do want to switch back to Valkyrie, though. Alright, we're going to kill the zombies before we go into the cabin. We don't want to get stuck in the cabin and be surrounded from, you know, inside and out. It said they were irritated, but they seem like they're pretty... Okay, now they're targeting me. Now they're actually starting to come after me. Makes more sense. Still pretty positive. We didn't lose much as a result of being on foot. We are tired. We need to go to a place to sleep soon, or we're going to be in much worse condition. A lot of zombies inside. I saw the keys. I see the car as well. We should probably try to lure as many of those zombies out as possible. If we weren't tired, this would be fine. Valkyrie's fitness being this low and her strength being this low makes using this hammer pretty difficult. We'll do what we can to pick them off one at a time here. Oh, that was bad. We have a limited number of swings, and we wasted a couple. Oh, okay, no, we're fine. We got the keys, and we want to get all the food and gas that we can in here as well. It's mostly ammo, it looks like. We did get one food, and probably some more on this like cooking range here, or just more pistol ammo. Okay. We've got half a day's food from this cabin. I mean, considering we got a car out of it as well, I don't think we can complain about that. We've got plenty of food stocked up, so I think we're going to be totally fine. And nobody got hurt during this either, despite some pretty bad decision making on my part. We're just going to hop in and get going. No reason to stick around here. I'm going to take a quick drink of coffee. Sorry for bumping the mic there. 3 days worth of food total, and over 150 gas is great. In our next bad situation, we might want to take out our chainsaw. While driving on the death road, the group decides to make a stop for supplies. We can go to a swarmed rest stop or a cabin with car. We just came from a cabin with car. Is it a good car? I assume they're always in full condition when you pick them up. I believe that is the case. We don't want to stop at the swarmed rest stop because we are all tired. I wish we could have rested before this. I think we need to drive around more. I don't want to waste the gas. If we just go to the cabin with the car, we'll probably get more food and gas. We could go for more gas, especially with the chainsaw. So I'm going to do this. Play it safe. It's a moderate but hunting swarm. That's totally fine. We're going to check out that car. Do we bring the chainsaw this time? They are hunting, but it is moderate. I'm going to say no. I'm going to stick with what we have here. And I think, oh, that's even better for us. This car is going to be better than the one we found at the last place. I'm happy with this decision. As long as we get like another 30 to 40 gas, this was definitely worth it over going to the rest stop. The rest stop would have had more food, but it would have been a lot harder to get out of alive while we're this tired. Which is still from picking berries, which may have been ill-advised. Alright, here's one canister of gas. A little bit hard to see against the grass there. No, not too bad though. With the looting system has that little flare that you can see, so I'm not gonna complain about it. Okay. The way the hammer flies sometimes is pretty interesting. We're just gonna keep circling around and killing these guys off one by one. We don't want to do what we did last time. It's not gonna work out as well for us this time as it did before. We're slowly whittling away at these zombies here. It's hard to tell when we're gonna be able to swing again. I guess this hammer is probably pretty heavy. Okay, I think we can make a break for it and go inside to start luring zombies out. Maybe not to do all our looting, but just as a start. Okay, yeah, let's get back out here. Once 4 or 5 zombies have made their way out of the cabin, we can make our way in. That's 2, 3. The crowd is by the door again, so we're gonna have to kill off a few of them and lead them away. That's 4 out of the house. 1 more, and when we get this crowd away from us, we'll go in. Let's give it a second. This should do. I think we can go in safely. Okay. We definitely want the hybrid over the other car we have. So we'll go get those keys in just a second. Being tired is such a bad effect to have. Like, I love the berry picking encounter because you do typically get a good 5, 6 food out of it, but I wish we could choose to let someone not pick berries so that we don't have exhausted Valkyrie trying to swing her heavy hammer. Okay, we're pretty much done killing all the zombies here. Oh, Giles' golf club broke. He picked up a knife, it looks like, so he's not going to start wasting any ammo anytime soon. Got the car keys, even more gas. We're up to 50, which is fantastic. And he has a machete now, which is good. It's a rusty machete, so it's probably going to break pretty quickly, but it's better than not having it. We got 1 more room here to check out. Maybe some good stuff in here, or just an empty bathroom. So let's head out. I'm happy with this. We got 50 more gasoline and a more fuel-efficient car. Hopefully our next stop will be a campsite that is safe to stay at. Alright. Like, our health isn't even that big of a deal, and we are healing up thanks to all the medical supplies we had stocked up. Old campground, here we go. The group finds an abandoned campground with a fire pit. Jody even finds an old, somewhat stale extra large pack of marshmallows. We're gonna eat marshmallows. The group sets up camp and then eats a huge bag of marshmallows instead of eating dinner. There's even some left over. We got 2 more food and a good night's sleep. We are all rested up. Nobody's tired anymore. We're gonna have a lot easier of a time with these stats than the other ones. Jody's morale is negative. We'd really like to fix that. We got a trader trap here. The group checks out what appears to be a trader settlement. They are instead ambushed by bandits who have taken it over. One of them looks injured. They demand 12 food to pass safely. I feel like rather than having this happen, we should be prompted to go to a trader area, and this can happen as a % chance instead of going to an actual trader area. Alright, they demand 12 food to pass safely. Heck no. We've got 28 food. We'd be down to, what, 16? And then we'd have 2 days worth of food, and instead of, you know, over 4 days. Giles is paranoid. He saw this coming. Always suspicious. Giles hid the car and supplies approaching the settlement. He claims to have nothing of value. The bandits doubt this, but can't find anything. They end up letting the group go. Perfect. I almost took the Valkyrie option, but that probably would have used our medical supplies. And I don't know if her medical is even good. It's bad. That probably would have had a pretty negative outcome. I could hook up my video game something trading on the death road. Hey, a real trader camp. See what I mean? We can choose to visit it or ignore it. We're going to visit it, but I feel like we should get that option, and then if we ignore it, we don't get ambushed by bandits. It doesn't make a big difference in the long run, but these pipe bombs might make a big difference in the long run. Again, forgot to unequip everything in the car, but also they picked that stuff up on their own, and we could leave the femur behind. 2 more medical supplies is great. After using a bunch to heal people up, we're gonna need those. Pipebomb Supplier, we're gonna back away slowly. We don't need any pipe bombs. Rifle ammo we don't need either, but we'll talk to them just in case there's a special option here. Okay, no thanks. And pistol ammo we don't need. No thanks. Gas to snacks conversion. We have plenty of gas, and we've got plenty of snacks. So, no thanks. Still too expensive, unless it got fixed in an update. 2 for every 25? No. It's such a bad exchange rate. We're just gonna hop back in the car and get going. We are 9 days from Canada, and everything is looking pretty darn positive here. I want to switch out our equipment before we get in a bad situation where we can't anymore. We'll keep the rusty machete, but take the knife away and put the femur away, because you got a crowbar. Why would you be using a femur? Unless the femur is somehow better than the crowbar. Factory complex. I'm gonna need more coffee for this. The group gets overwhelmed by a horde and flees for a nearby factory. There must be another way out inside. Thick and hunting, late at night. We're gonna dive in. In this bad situation, we might want to give Giles the chainsaw. The hammer is going to be good enough for Valkyrie, considering that she has super duper high strength and fitness again. Let's do this. We got to kill as many zombies as quickly as we can before we get absolutely swarmed. And we need to find our way out. This is like a sewer encounter in that it's not like timed or anything. We just need to find an exit. This isn't new, I don't think. We've seen one of these before, so it's just a little more rare than going to the sewer. I didn't realize we weren't holding our hammer, but luckily it came right back to us anyway. Oh, geez, okay. I can't find any doors. It's way too dark in here. Here we go. Hopefully, it doesn't look too much darker for you in the video than it does for me in the game, because I can barely see here. I could potentially turn up the game brightness. I don't know if that's a setting in the settings menu, but right now that's not really my priority, and I don't think I could even do it from here. There's a door there, but I want to make sure. Okay, there is a second door. I want to take the time to open this one up. There might be some supplies in here. Ooh, a little bit of gasoline. There's also like one of those blowtorch things, but I don't care about that. I left it. I think somebody else picked it up. The gasoline was what was important to me. Now I think we're just going to try to take every door as we see it again. We want to not waste any more time trying to get out of here. It's super late at night. Hopefully this isn't a dead end. Now there's 2 doors here. That makes this decision a little bit harder, but I think we made the right one. As long as there's another door out of here, we made the right decision. There may have been loot in that other room, but we don't care. We're good on loot. We need to survive. Is this some sort of machinery? Is this like the spooky sci-fi factory that we went to that one time where we could run experiments on someone? I don't think it's gonna do that. I think we need to go in the other door. I'm gonna close that. Kill a couple of these guys for safety, and then make a break for it into this room. There's a ladder. There's our way out. We're gonna climb it. Don't even care what else might be in this room, because I think it's just zombies. Okay, 66 gas is awesome. I think a lot of that was from the chainsaw. I hope Giles didn't completely use up the gas in the chainsaw. I didn't see him using it at all. Glimmer of hope on the death road. The group feels inspired after managing to survive that situation. They feel like they are getting the hang of this. Choose a reward for the group. So this is a tough one. Jody's got bad morale, Giles has good morale, or neutral morale, and Valkyrie has super high morale. So doing this would waste 1, but it would be good for the other characters. We need it for Jody especially. Getting 2 mechanical for Valkyrie is not a good deal. That's +2 to stats instead of +3 to stats. And giving everyone medical, while it would probably be an advantage, a pretty substantial advantage, leaves everybody's morale except Valkyrie's still not positive. Because we can get Giles's morale to positive and Jody's to neutral, we're going to do morale and a random skill gain. We don't need to heal anyone, everyone's at full health, so this is the best choice for us. Every day is a great teacher, as long as you don't get eaten. Jody's morale and Giles's morale go up, as we expected. Jody's shooting and Giles's strength increased. Nothing happened to Valkyrie, unfortunately. I have a feeling it tried to increase one of her 2 already full stats, and it couldn't. And that's really bad for us. We probably should have gone with medical, but I'm going to say the morale gain is worth it. Grocery Trust Exercise. The group sets up camp outside a grocery store. They notice another group has been following them and will probably attempt to loot the place. Send one person in to loot? Yes. But who? Valkyrie probably has fantastic loyalty, so we're going to keep her outside. Giles has good wit, so we're going to send him in. I don't know if that actually makes any sense, but that's what we're doing. The other members stand guard outside for the looters. As Giles searches the grocery store, Giles brings back some food. His morale goes up. He got 9 food, and then we eat a meal of 6. That was the positive outcome we could have gotten there, and I'm happy with it. Okay. 8 days until Canada. Plenty of food. More than plenty of gas. Deer crossing. A deer has stopped in the middle of the road. It stares at the car. I want to try to shoot it, but what is Jody's shooting? We don't know, but we know that she's terrible at everything else, and she's a gungeoneer, so we're going to go ahead and say Jody tries to shoot it. Jody takes a shot at the deer from one of the car windows. She completely whiffs it, and her shooting is revealed as actually good. Don't know why she whiffed the shot. I'm sure it's just some random number generation there, and we got a little shafted, but that's fine. I've never successfully shot a deer as far as I can recall, but I'm pretty sure... Hey! TLB! I'm pretty sure we'd get food out of it if we did. The group enters an abandoned gym. There, on a throne of old protein powder jars, sits a bronze bodybuilder. I am the last bodybuilder, yeah! He flexes and grunts in a mournful manner. So, we're not going to start a flexing contest, but Valkyrie, if that option was with Valkyrie, we'd probably do it. We don't want strength tips. We want to try to recruit him. Jody convinces the last bodybuilder that there's no point being the best bodybuilder in the world if there's no one around to appreciate it. Let's do this, yeah! Attitude, strength, and composure are revealed as fantastic, fantastic, and pretty darn bad. TLB joins the team. Onward to Canada. Alright. So, real quick. What was just being said? I hate fighting at night. It's best to leave early. Yeah, okay. I need to unequip this from Jody. Unequip this from Giles. And I want to swap these back into the positions they should be in. And TLB doesn't need to equip anything. He's going to be our car thrower. While driving on the death road, the group decides to make a stop for supplies. Lost Stronghold, Swarm Gym. I don't think we need either of these, if I'm being perfectly honest about it. And I don't know why I'd lie to you. Do we want to drive around more and get to another place? Yes. Yes, we do. What would we get out of a Swarm Gym? Probably strength training. And we've already got 2 people at full strength. That's not important. A Lost Stronghold would probably have... we'll do it. Food, probably. They can calm. That's not too dangerous, really. This apartment building was turned into a barricaded fortress that has been completely overrun by a horde of zombies. On the plus side, they seem fairly docile for now. They can calm near noon, attack the fortress. I think we're going to leave No, we'll take him with us. We're going to control TLB. Roll, lead. Let's go. I need them to knock over zombies, and then I can pick them up. We're going to switch the team to fighting. I guess they were already on it, but we're going to continue switching them to fighting. Make sure everybody is fighting. Valkyrie, pick up your hammer here, please. Smashing. I need to control Valkyrie. That's ridiculous that she can do that. Why would she ever do that? Alright, I guess I'm back to controlling Valkyrie. TLB probably should have waited in the car since there are no cars around for him to pick up. There are zombies that he'll be able to pick up, but we're doing such a good job at smashing them that they're never down very long for him to be able to lift them. We want to loot every single room in this place, but it looks like we're a little lost already. I kind of lost track of where we were. So hopefully we'll be able to do that and get back and everything. I think it'll be fine. Alright, I think we came from down, so we just got to go right, then left, then back down. Nothing in here at all. Okay, I want to switch back to TLB. Hopefully Valkyrie keeps her hammer this time. I just like being able to pick up the heaviest stuff in the game. I want to lift a car next time we have an opportunity to do so. Alright, that didn't work out. Oh, just a grunt. Okay, wait, a bed. Yes! Awesome! Okay, ammunition. That's fine. Food, more food on the ground here. This is going to be a pretty good stop for us. I'm glad we did it. Skipping out on this would have been a big mistake. I thought it was going to be worse than this because it was red, but it's just, it's a thick swarm, but it's sluggish, so I don't know why it was. Thanks for shooting the bed. Why are you shooting? He has nothing to smash with. I'm going to take over Giles and pick up this piece of wood. Hey. God darn it, Jody. Give me that piece of wood. You have a crowbar. Why aren't you using that? The AI is so confusing. Oh, okay, we're TLB again. We're TLB until someone messes up again. They've been changing the AI a lot, so I'm assuming it's just kind of small bugs. Things that didn't get revealed during internal testing, and I'm on the beta, so I can't complain about that. Alright, moving on. We'll pick up a bed again and carry it around. I love this. I wish I had done... Oh. Couch. Oh. Oh, come on. Okay, door. Couch. Come on. Okay. Just gotta get the couch out of the way, I guess. And... oh my goodness. Come on. There we go. Picking it up from the side worked a little better. Okay, back to where we started. No? What is that? I missed some loot, I guess, so I'm glad I came back here. Reading material, TLB finds a magazine. It's called Cars and Gadgets. Okay, we stuff it in our pack. Back through this way. I don't know where we're going. I'm gonna guess off to this direction. Yeah, okay. And that's one room done. Okay, this is a much shorter path here. 9 food is fantastic. I think that's a big boon that you get at these strongholds is food. And I guess they might have a higher chance of having reading material, like magazines and books, and maybe weapons as well. I'm gonna guess that they're better than Yalmarts, but more spread out and harder to get everything out of than a Yalmart. But loot-wise, similar. Okay. Wow. No, this is good. Giles should pick up a hatchet, but Valkyrie did instead. Can I give that to Giles instead of the piece of wood? Yes. And I'm going to take the piece of wood so I can drop it. Well, I guess not drop it, but, you know, pretty much. I'll drop it in a minute. Or swing it. No, I can't swing it. That's why I wanted to drop it. Okay, whatever. One more door to go through. That was weird. Throwing couches in narrow hallways. I mean, it's such a niche thing to worry about. From a development perspective, like, you're very rarely able to lift a couch. So therefore, very rarely are you going to have both a couch and a narrow hallway in which to throw it. So why bother making it perfect when it's just fine the way it is? It functions fine. It's a little weird, but it's not like game breaking. Yes, let's go. We got 14 more food up to 45. That's incredible. Almost enough to buy a minigun if we get the opportunity to do so. We'll just need 5 more food for it first. A medical supply will be helpful. That one gas isn't going to make a difference, and we did pick up a lot of ammo and a couple weapons along the way. Oh, the group now has the magazine Cars and Gadgets. Who should read it? Probably our mechanic, Giles. He's the only one that we know the mechanical of. It's neutral, so if we give him the magazine, it's guaranteed that he'll have a positive mechanical attribute after this. Anybody else could still be negative. We don't know, so we're just going to play it safe and give it to Giles. Giles gets to read Cars and Gadgets. He absorbs the content. Sadly, he ruins the magazine for others due to his grimy fingers. His mechanical increases. That's exactly what we wanted. Alright, that is all for now, but thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to click that like button and subscribe if you want to see more. Share it with your friends. Yeah, I'll see you in the next episode.